In this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to design a very beautiful chicken nugget flyer or poster on Pixel app. Now, I'm taking my inspiration from this design that I saw recently on Twitter. This looks very sharp, crisp, and yeah, I decided, okay, let's try to design something that looks like this but still unique. So stay with me to the end of this tutorial so you can actually learn how I'm able to design something that looks um good as this. So let's get started. So open your Pixel app. By the way, if this is your first time watching a tutorial like this application is called Pixel app. Let me type it because a lot of times people go to the comments and ask me what's the name of the application, blah blah blah. So it's called Pixel app. This is the spelling. You can find it for free. It's absolutely free on Google Play Store for all Android users. However, if you use an iPhone, you can't use Pixel app. You will have to use another application such as Canva. Anyway, having said that, I think we can proceed with the tutorial. So the first thing that we are going to do right now is to change the background that you're seeing here, which is also known as your canvas. So this right here is the background. So to change it, you're going to click on this and then you're going to click on color. So we want to change the color from this to something more colorful, more bright, something brighter that we can use for this design. So I'll click on color, and if you click on color right here, you can select any of these default colors, but you can see these are default colors and they look very boring and very basic. We need to create something really special and dope. So we'll click on gradient at the bottom here, and then you're going to click on the plus sign here, and then you're going to click on this. So gradients, by the way, is a combination of two or more colors that match. That's the whole idea. So this is where you will insert one color, and this is where you will insert the other color. So right here, I'm going to click on this, and then I'll click on this, and I can go and select my color. So right now I want to use, basically the gradient I want to create is orange and red, a very bright orange and red. So I'll first of all choose my orange. So I'll drag this to this point where I have my sharp orange. Then this, I'll take it to this point. So boom, I have orange. Then right here, I'll click on it, click on the color icon, and I'll drag it to where I have my red. So I'll drag this to where I have my red, and then I'll drag this here and click OK, and then I have this. Then I'll choose the shade of my gradient. So if you look at the top of your screen here, you will see different shades. So if I choose this, you can see it changes the shade. That is the shade pattern. I don't know how to explain, but how do I put this? It changes the pattern, yes, of how the gradient is being displayed. You get me? So as you can see, it's different, as you can see. So just choose the one that you think suits your design. So I'm going to use this, I think, and then I'll click OK. So I have this right here. Now the next thing I'm going to do is click on this, and then I'll add noise to my design. Now adding noise, click enabled. Adding noise helps your background color not to be too bright. It just brings down the color a bit and gives it this vintage look. So you can increase, you can see it's too much, you can increase the the capacity of this effect, or you can reduce it. So I'm going to leave it at let's say I'm going to leave it at 40. Then I'll click OK. Then the next thing I want to do is to now insert my chicken nugget. So I'm going to click on the plus sign at the top left of my screen, and I'll click from gallery. So I've selected this image, and I'm going to use this. So I'm going to place this right here. I'm going to adjust the I'll click on this, and I'll adjust the color filters. So I'll click on color filter, then I'll adjust the contrast. I want it to be bright. I'll increase the brightness, the contrast, then the saturation. I don't think I should tamper with this though. I think this is good. Now I'm going to add shadow at the base of the plate, of the bowl. So I'm going to click on this, then I'll click on copy to duplicate it. So you can see we have another one. So I'm going to reduce this one, reduce this, think like this is fine. Then I would, yeah, resize it like this, reduce it like this. Then I'm going to add shadow to this one, this small one. I'll scroll to where I have shadow. Click on shadow, enable it, then scroll down, adjust the offset Y, adjust it. Adjust the offset Y to like, let's say it's like 10. Then I'm going to also increase the blur radius. Then I can also decrease the capacity of the shadow, and to do that is simple. Click on the plus sign and then bring this to like this point, so it reduces the capacity of the shadow. So you can see this is the previous one, this is the new one, so it is not too sharp, you get me. So I'm going to place this behind the bigger plate. So I'm going to click on this tool that says to back, click on it, and it goes behind. Then I'll use this tool, this position tool, to adjust the plate. So the point is, I do not want the second plate to show. I only needed it for the shadow, to create a shadow effect. So this is it. I'm gonna adjust it like this. So that's it. The next thing I'm going to do right now is add my text. So what do we type? Do we type crispy chicken? Let's type crispy chicken. So we're gonna click on text, this A icon. Then we're gonna click on text and then click edit. And let's type crispy. Then we'll increase the size, obviously. Then I'll change the font type. Scroll to where you have fonts. Then I'll choose a custom font. I'm gonna choose this one. Perfect. So I'll have this. By the way, I want to lock up this chicken nugget bowl. So I'll click on this. I don't want to move it around, so I'm going to lock it up. Yeah, so right now it doesn't move around in case my finger touches it. So I'll type in crispy, then I'll duplicate this to put in another text. So click copy to duplicate, then I'll type in chicken, crispy chicken, like this. Then I'll increase the size. I need to do that. Then I'm going to take it behind the plate. So click on to back to put it behind, as you can see, like this. Then this comes very close, like this, or I could just position it on top like this. But I think it's best I put it like this. Yeah. I'll adjust it. Alright, so we have this crispy chicken. Then we're going to add some other details to make our design really pop. So firstly, I'm going to lock the text as well. I'm going to lock both text. Next thing I'm going to do right now is add some other information, like let's say a website or a order button. So I could just type in www.crispychicken.com. Then I'll reduce this and I'll place it at the bottom. It's going to be at the bottom right. Then I'll change the font as well. Let me change the font to what do I use? I think I'll use this. Perfect. Then I'm going to add like an order button. So I'm going to click on text, add text. I'll say order now right here. Then I'm going to change the font, obviously, to something else. Change it to, I think I'll change it to this. Yeah, so I have this order now. Then I'm gonna click on shape, click on this, click on shape. Then I'm gonna increase the radius of this shape, of this square. Then I'll resize it like this, like that. Then I am going to scroll down to where I have color. I'll click on gradient, then I'll click on the plus sign. I'm going to create a transparent color, so I'll click on this. Yeah, do the same thing here. Then I'm going to click on stroke, then make the stroke white. Then boom, that's it. Then I'm going to place this just above the order now, so it makes the order now button. Exactly. So here it is. Now this design is coming to life bit by bit, as you can see. Now let's add what other information do you think we can add? Let's add tasty. Let's say tasty fried chicken. Can add this right here. Change the font type, obviously. Change it to something like this. Do we use this? Okay, this works. So put this right there, just here. Tasty fried chicken. Then let's add some other elements to pop this, to make this design pop. Oh, by the way, there's something cool I think we can do. So I'm going to duplicate this text, this chicken text. Exactly. Then I'm going to go to color, click on color, click on the plus sign, make it a transparent text. So as you can see, you can't see it anymore. So scroll down, click on stroke, click enabled, then make the color of your stroke white, then reduce the stroke, the thickness of the stroke, reduce it to number 1. Then we'll have this. As you can see, then you can place this behind, just like this, or above. I think let's place it behind, or above. I don't even know which one is more beautiful. Okay, I think we should place it like this. This is okay. Now let us add more elements to this design. So click on the plus sign at the top, go to from gallery. So I'm going to add this pepper icon right here. not Pepper Icon, basically Pepper PNG, or what do I call it? I downloaded this on Free Peak, so I'm going to increase the size of this and just place it right here. Duplicate it, place it right here. Then I'll add one more thing. I'll add this leaf PNG as well. Yeah. So I could place this right here if I want to. I'll duplicate it and I could place exactly. And you can see how beautiful this looks already. You can tell, you can see how beautiful it looks. So yeah, that's it for this tutorial. You can try and replicate this and let me know if you can pull it off. If you have any questions or comments, share them in the comment section, or you can join our community and yeah, share me your thoughts. I'll see you next time. This is the end of the tutorial. Anyway, in case you don't know how to save your design, I think I need to show you that. Click on the icon here, then click save as image. Then select the quality to very high, then click save to gallery, and this will be saved automatically into your phone. That's it. I'll see you next time.